Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wa mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallallahu ajma'in. No words should be spoken apart from gratitude of the presence of Allah for the blessings given to us all, and so that we can gather in this Zoom in good health. Salam and salam, greetings to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Before we begin this seminar, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have sincerely commit to this event to make it success. This event would have been impossible without the support of each you and everyone present here. First, for my lecturer, the Honorable Ma'am Anindya Anissa, as a lecturer of public speaking class. Because of her, I can stand confidently in front of you. And for my lovely friends who have taken the time to attend this event, I really appreciate it and really thankful for your support. So before we go to main topic, I'm gonna give you some question. And this is the question. Have you ever felt insecure after seeing your friends post on social media? And if you ever feel that way, it means we are the same. I always feel insecure after seeing social media. Instead of being entertained by the content, I become insecure and blame myself. For example, when my friend posts her selfie or their photos in Instagram, and looks she really beautiful and looks happy, then I look at my face and you know what I'm saying? Hey, how ugly you are. Like, I have a bad physique, and yeah, I always blame myself about everything because of social media. And these bad thoughts and self-judgment continued to all of it. Before we go any further to this, I'm gonna give you the basic knowledge about toxic. So what is this? What is this toxic is? Like I said before, basically toxic means poison. So social media toxic means that when social media has a negative impact on the surrounding environment, like your behavior, your attitude, or your action. So it is have a bad impact for your life. So when this poison hits us, it will have a negative impact on ourselves and the environment, which result in damage to mental health and your physical health. There are so many people who are trapped and don't realize that social media, which was originally a place for socialization and communication, but has turned into something toxic in life. So, so why does this toxic social media exist? Social media toxic exists because it is addictive by design. Also, it is often called toxic because platforms spread disinformation and they encourage their users to engage with this fake news from more than with fact check real news. This matters because it means your young people are increasingly living their lives online. It means they are connecting with friends or family or finding information in online. But they are also subject to bullying or rumor spreading and get unrealistic views of other lives. Further studies have shown that a high use of social media increases like the likelihood of people feeling anxious, depressed, or lonely. It has even been shown to increase the risk of self-harm and suicide. Um, the research was I'm gonna give you some data about this. The research was carried out by the Royal Society for Public Health or RSPH and the Charity Young Health movement in the UK. They conducted a study of 1,500 young people during the first months of 2017. These young respondents were assessed on 14 aspects of mental health, including anxiety, depression, loneliness, like sleep, bullying, and FOMO, or fear of missing out. Quoting the Independent, this photo sharing platform is considered to damage perception of body image, increase one's fear of being left behind or FOMO, and have bad effects on sleep. Then maybe you wondering what are the signs of being hit by toxic social media. First, feeling inferior or insecure. Insecure is one of the negative effects that can be caused by social media. This feeling is usually seen when someone starts to get suspicious easily, such as suddenly becoming a drama queen, being irritable, and feeling insecure about his body condition. Number two, comparing yourself with others. Constantly comparing yourself to others. This is usually due to following an influencer or public figure with a life that looks perfect on social media. Number three is too much focus on social media. The same negative effect also occurs when someone is too focused on social media and puts it in a more important positions than other things. An example occurs when someone is very anxious when uploading photos that they feel are not beautiful or are more concerned with updating photos on Instagram than enjoying vacations. And four, make social media an escape. When you feel sad or have a problem and you often confide confide in social media, and this is called escape. Uh, the habit, this habit, of course, doesn't not solve the problem, but maybe instead of getting a solution, perhaps the existing problem becomes more complex or new problems arise. And number five, feeling anxious after opening this social media. There is something called nomophobia. And nomophobia is a fear syndrome that occurs when you don't have a smartphone. You feel that the smartphone is an object that must be near you for 24 hours. You feel restless, worried, or confused when your favorite cell phone is not there. And then, if you think you have experienced all these signs, what should you do? So, I'm gonna give you suggestion or a solution about this. It is called social media detox. For those who feel tired from the virtual world of rest or while to start over, such as the physical fatigue we feel after a long time of work and lack of vacation. It is better to recover from the hustle and bustle to refresh your mind. Yeah, we can do a social media detox. What is a social media detox? In simple terms, it is a kind of self-healing by moving away moving away from social media thinking. And one way to do a social media detox is to take a break from cyberspace. And then here's some tips that you can do for doing a social media detox. First, keep your smartphone out reach. Keep your smartphone out of reach. Starting a social media detox is not as easy as turning your palm, especially if you have a lot of free time. However, immediately you keep cell phones or other electronic device out of reach. Especially if you don't have much activity, immediately fill your empty hands with other activities so you don't always think about reaching for your cell phone. Also keep the phone out of hand and turn it to silent or vibrate mode while you're studying or while you in the vacation. This method makes it easier for you to focus on completing tasks or more make it efficiently. Number two is do other activities. Do other activities. A social media detox will be more meaningful if you are able to devote yourself to other, more meaningful activities. Of course, there are many positive things you can do without social media, such as sport, taking online course, hanging out with your family, your friends, and spending time with your own self, like me time. Number three, use social media wisely. Yeah. This doesn't mean that reducing activity on social media then you suggest yourself to think that social media is a bad thing. No, don't like that. The fact is, there are benefits when you continue to use it wisely. There is still a sense of comfort if you use social media intelligently. How social media impacts you depends on how you use it. Okay, that's all of my speech. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention and thank you for join this Zoom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.